The college football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to Oxford, Mississippi, and Vaught Hemingway Stadium, home field of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, LSU Tigers, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Handoff from the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Tigers, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Watkins. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Looking to pass, it's Simmons. Quick completion to the tight end. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Here's the second down play. They'll run it from the gun. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. Moves out of the pocket. Receiver makes the grab. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a fourth down play now. From the shotgun, drops back. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The game was enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Caught behind the line. It's Haas. Ouch, that is an obvious call. You cannot make contact with the quarterback after the throw. And the Rebels with 1st and 10 here. It's a run. Running back's got it. First down, looking for more now. They make the stop at the 25, and it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line and this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
Pass up, can he get in? He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The penalty backs the defense up even more. Now 1st and goal from the 1. No gain there. Ball will be spotted at the 2 again.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. Touchdown, Ole Miss. As they fight back here in this playoff game. Extra point try coming now.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Now they'll run it on the toss. He gets loose. As the first down is still going. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever, going all the way back to like Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. On the move now. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Takes the toss and heads left. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times we rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. punt team ready to boot it away. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running out of time in the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We've got a good one in our hands, which what you hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Pressure is coming. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
The Rebels will have to punt this one away.
Punt it away.
And here's the return. Oh, and he's got some space here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Breaks loose at the 45. Look out, off and running. Touchdown, LSU. No chance to catch him there.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lacy. And the offense trots back onto the field here. First down, looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Dropping back, it's Simmons. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. Here he goes. Past the touchdown, Rebels. This quarterback on fire today. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Bringing it out, it's Watkins. Coverage team brings down the returner. Bengals offense is back out on the field. This scorched the defense with a lightning strike. A one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Looking for his big tight end. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. That's good for a first down near the 40.
Well, it's a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and to talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. It doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
The penalty backs him up, first and very long. Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. Pulls it in, it's Brown. He's found some room at the 45. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Grab behind the line, it's Green. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Looking to chuck it again. Grab down the middle. It's Green. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, LSU.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lacey. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Back to throw. It's Simmons. That's caught on his pass. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's running out of time here. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring out the 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He'll be taken down. There is a flag in the field. We'll see if this sack holds up. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Return it brought down. Sets up the next drive. they'll run it out of the shotgun. Has the first down and more. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. That's reeled in. It's Durham. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the defense smothers him for no gain. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. The noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. A play action looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And he knocks through the PAT. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Simmons. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Watkins. Breaking free at the 35. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the PAT, it's a 3-touchdown lead, 35-14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Bringing it out, it's Lacey. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Diggs. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. It feels like a frustration penalty. This quarterback has been lighting them up, and the defense hit him late that time. Offense comes to the line with the first down. The defense is going to have to overcome that costly 15-yard penalty. Dropping back, it's Simmons. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
He escapes the pocket. Throws it deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. First down, we're going to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Lee. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Looking to pass here on second down. Turns it loose downfield. Touchdown, Ole Miss. This offense cannot be stopped.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Finds his man, it's Anderson. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Rebels offense is back out on the field. They've been efficient. Scoring hasn't really been the problem, but they got to keep scoring where their defense is going. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Ball handed off. He's got the first and still going. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The offense is fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Well, the defense was all over the field in the first half, and as we see here, more of the same to start this third quarter. Big question to me is, now you got a fourth down. You look at that scoreboard, you almost start to wonder, should I go for this?
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Looking downfield, it's Simmons. He'll be brought down on 4th down, and the drive ends with a sack.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Anderson. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. 2nd down after that completion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Chris, that would have been his 5th touchdown of the game if he hit that one. I'm a little surprised he didn't get it. He's been on the money today.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Toss play to the outside. He breaks free. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. 1st down in the red zone.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
And we're going to throw now on 1st down. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Watkins. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. That's reeled in. It's Haas. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends, they're really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking downfield. It's Simmons. Makes the grab. It's Taylor. Tackle finally made at the 37. And 1st and 10 from there.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and 1st down for this offense.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far, up double digits at the break. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Tigers. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. But let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner trying to create good field position. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense on the field to take over. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
To throw, it's Simmons. Caught near the sticks. It's Koss. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put his safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Looking to throw it on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
It's fourth down and a long way to go, but they're going to go for it. And he drops back in the gun. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, what a grab! Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Snags a quick throw. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. This has been thorough domination through three quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Let's check out the stats so far. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all.
Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
He'll take a deep shot here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Bursts into space. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, LSU.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Ole Miss, 21.
Bringing it out, it's Watkins. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Makes the catch. It's Pass. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this. Well, let's give the tight end a lot of credit here off that deflected football. The concentration and the nice hands to go up off of that tip ball to make that catch.
They drag him down after a big game. Ball moved all the way to the 38. And the Rebels will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out. Looking to throw. It's Simmons. Short pass finds the tight end. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. A completion sets up a second down play.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
And the deep ball is broken up. What a play by that DB.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play, and the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Grab near the sticks. It's Taylor. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
And it's picked off in the end zone. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Nice grab. It's Green. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The catch makes it a more manageable third down. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Quick throw over the middle. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. The punt team making their way on the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time.
On to kick it away.
We'll see what he can do with the return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the coverage team finally gets him, but a great return. You can see the elusive speed from the return man. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. And it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Rebels. Still no answer for this offense.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. Receiver in motion now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Touchdown, LSU. This offense really clicking.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
63, Ole Miss, 28.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Lacey. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. The Rebels hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense is not giving up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to pass. It's Simmons. Moves out of the pocket. After all, that looks deep left. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Close to the tight end. He's got a receiver wide open here. Touchdown, Ole Miss. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
That's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
And they tack on the extra point. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
The sure hands. It's Brown. Finding space at the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Tigers. Cook, they had a month to get ready for this pitch and catch combo before the playoff game. They've had no answer so far.
That playoff game, national championship on the line. You know the old saying we used to always hear. Big-time players make big plays in big games, and he certainly is doing that today.
Bringing it out, it's Watkins. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. To the air, it's Simmons. Caught near the sticks, it's Haas. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it...
He's looking to make a big play downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where...
Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game.
And he's got it. Touchdown, LSU.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Ole Miss, 35.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Lacey. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for a late, deep throw. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Finally brought down all the way at the 6-yard line. Puts him in great scoring position.
Well, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
Bringing pressure. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to...
Just standing there, gets hit again. The offense spends a timeout here. There are 16 seconds remaining.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on 4th down. Back to pass. It's Simmons. Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost him.
Now here's the toss play. Now he's bringing it back. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
Gain of 26. And that's good enough for a first down.
Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game, an offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense made some plays when they had to, and the other one didn't. Simple as that.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports.